So one of the things that I wanted to do with my photography in the new year is to print out more pictures, and for that I bought myself a little piece of kit from Canon.
It's so advanced, it's simple.
A very tiny printer, the CP1500, standing right over there on my little shelf there. And so far, I'm pretty happy with it. So how do I use it personally? I either use the iPhone app, or I just use it directly via Capture One. It's an air printer, so it's very easy to connect with a Mac and start printing out your pictures. So apart from the printer, what you need to actually start using it properly, you buy one of these boxes. This is good for 108 photographs. In it, you have individual packages of paper, super convenient. These ones go directly into the printer, by the way, so no need to count them. And you have these cartridges. There are 2 of them in each box. So each one of these is good for 54 printouts. The process to install them is super straightforward. You just put in the paper in the dedicated slides, and the ink cartridge just slides in on the side of the actual printer. Cool feature that you can do is you can attach basically a battery to this printer, and then you can take it on the go and print out stuff on the fly, which is a super cool feature. Haven't tried it yet personally, but definitely cool that you can do that and take it everywhere you go. And now, of course, the main part, what's the print quality like? Because that's basically the reason why you would get one of these. I have a couple of test prints, both in black and white and color. Now let's look at a very small side-by-side comparison. Before I used to order my prints from either my local lab, Mori or Carmencita. I took 2 examples, one of each lab, and then I observed something that I honestly didn't expect. This one is from Mori, so this is the lab print, and this is the print I got from the Canon one. If you look at sharpness, clarity, I think they're very comparable. Look at the level of detail that I can discern within the pictures. It's not something that I can see on this format or on this size. So totally comparable in that regard. What you can clearly see is that the one from Mori is a bit warmer. It has a lot more magenta in it, especially when you look at the sky. There, the difference is quite substantial. But what is truly interesting is if you compare the prints to the image I have on screen, I have to say that the print from the Canon actually represents more what I see on screen than the one that I got from the lab, which was quite surprising. And the funny thing is, these next set of prints, this one is from Carmencita, this one again is from the Canon. And I basically observed the exact same thing. So if I look at the prints side by side, the Carmencita one, the one from the lab is just slightly warmer, a bit richer in color, a bit more saturation even. But when I compare them to what I see on the screen, if I look at the scans in Capture One, I have to say again that the Canon represents what I see on screen a little bit better than the one from the lab, which is quite surprising, especially knowing that the price per print for the Canon one, not including the cost of the printer, but just looking at the cartridge and the paper itself, I think I have it here somewhere, it's around 26 euro cents per print, while for Carmencita it's 35 euro cents per print, and for Mori it's even 49 cents. So it's more economical, and to be honest, the output of the Canon is actually stunningly good. If I look at the black and white outputs, I can only say that I really like the results. And for the sequencing that I plan on doing, I think the results are just superb, and it's basically all I need at this point. So if you want a relatively cheap way to print out some pictures at home, I think the Canon CP1500 is a very, very good option. Me personally, I'm very happy with the results I've gotten so far. So without further ado, I would say happy shooting, or should I say happy printing. See you in the next one.